Okay, so let me tell y'all the real, like, real deal when I went to BeautyCon. So I went Saturday, which was August 10th, and we went or whatever. It was me, my sister, um, two of my closest friends, another young lady that came with one of my closest friends, and then her sister and two other friends that I knew about. So, boom. So, very last minute, my sister decided she wanted to go. So, I'm like, okay, cool. So, we purchased a ticket, right? Thinking that it was Saturday's ticket, but ended up being Sunday's ticket. But when I ordered the ticket, I know for a fact it said Saturday. So we had to go up there, get in this long ass line. Okay, get in this long ass line, and we went up there. We explained the situation to one of the people, and they said that Saturday was sold out unless I bought a 2-day event, which was 164. And I was like, what? I was like, but I purchased a Saturday ticket instead of a Sunday ticket, and now on the confirmation it says Sunday. And he was like, well, that's the only way that she's able to get in is if you buy a two the 2-day purchase. So she's about to cry like, oh, I just want to go home, blah blah blah. And I'm like, no, no, that's what we're not about to do. So by the grace of God, this man comes up to us. Well, he was already in line, but he was trying to sell his wristbands because his daughters weren't able to go. So I'm like, what? I'm like, hey, if I can buy your wristband, I'll sell you the money. So we start doing that. We have to register the wristband and all of that. So boom. My sister gets in because I had to buy another ticket. So I basically paid for a 2-day event plus an extra event for Saturday, basically. And we end up getting in or whatever after all of that. Then we after we did all of that, we had to go back in line, and that line was so, oh my gosh, that line was so long. It was just ridiculous how that line was just so flipping long. Thank God one of our friends were in line because, man, no. And she told me the whole time we were trying to like help my sister out, the line didn't move until we got to her. So I was just like, So we did all of that. We finally get in, and inside is like super packed, which is understandable. It's a beauty con or whatever. And then the first line we get in was oh, I forgot the name of it, but anyways, the first line we get in, I'm like, what the heck is going on? First of all, they weren't organized with that line. The first line that we got in, they were not organized because they wanted to scan everybody's wristband. I was like, dude, we all got in, so why do you guys need to scan the wristband? Like, y'all was supposed to scan that shit once we got in the building. Like, come on now. So they realized the line was taking forever, so they were just like just passing out stuff, passing out stuff. So bam, that goes. Then we get into another line. I'm gonna just use Sally's as an example. Like, we get in Sally's line is long as ever. All the lines were long. So I didn't, I wasn't tripping or nothing. But they had like this little class, how to, like, I guess, properly dye your hair because they were doing people hair that day and they were doing like all types of stuff. So we end up standing in line. So we finally take our pictures for the hair colors that we want. And I advise y'all, if Sally's is gonna go at the beauty con that you're going to at any state or whatever the situation is, if you got braids, it's gonna be hard to show. Like, it took them a long time. It took me a long time to like see the color on me. I was like, you know what? Let me just pick a random color, and I went on about my day because everybody else's color was coming out perfect except for mine. I was just like, okay. let me just get this little purple, little reddish color and call it a day. Boom, whatever. So after all of that, I get my dye and everything. And this lady, I guess the class that got finished, they went straight to the line, and the person that was behind the desk wasn't trying to help them. And they were like, "Oh, well, we were told like once we finish the class, we're supposed to we gotta get a dye, this and that." Now, remind you, everybody else stood in line to get the dye, and these people just went from the class and went straight there. And it was only one person complaining because she felt like her daughter needed a dye, and her daughter was like probably 7 years old. And I was like, what? What the heck? Like, okay. And that was another thing. It was a lot of kids there, like a lot of kids. I've never expected kids to be at beautycon. You understand it's for everybody, but I wasn't expecting like children to be there. When I say children, like you look like you're in the fourth grade and you should not be knowing anything about makeup. But hey, who am I to talk? You feel me? Who am I to talk? Do not bash me because I will come after y'all too. But anyways, yeah. It was a lot of kids there, and I was just like, whoa, okay, like it's a lot of kids here. It was a lot going on. So after we got in line for a lot of things. Like, to be honest, I didn't even eat anything there because the line at the food trucks were super long, and then they were saying everything was like expensive. My friend, she bought some fries that was like $6. I was like, what the heck? And they weren't even like that good. Like, they were homemade fries, but they weren't that good. So I was just like, oh, okay. So but I did end up buying some cotton candy. I bought some cotton candy for $10, and it was cute. The cotton candy was cute until it started, like, I don't know what the heck was in the air, but it was like, it looked like after 10 minutes, it looked like somebody spit all over it, and like, oh my gosh, it just looked crazy. I was like, what the heck? I don't think cotton candy is supposed to look like this, but whatever. So yeah, I ended up getting cotton candy. And while I'm in line for the cotton candy, I met these three girls. One of them do the TikTok thing. I don't know, like, I'm older. I don't know about this TikTok crap. But anyways, like, they were real nice young ladies. I told them to follow me, subscribe to my channel and stuff. I was like, I'll subscribe to yours. Like, I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't have that many subscribers. I'm just trying to get in where I fit in. And then I met someone named Henry and Hank, or Hank Henry. I didn't even know who he was. I still took a picture with him. I was like, oh my gosh, I love you. I, I'm so sorry, but yeah, I did not know him. But his makeup was flawless, and I found him on YouTube, and I subscribed. It was a lot of, like, man, my makeup was trash compared to like a whole bunch of other people's. Like, theirs was just like glam and like giving me face, all types of stuff. This is like, oh, a third grader did mine. Like, I need practice. I need to practice for reals because they were making me look bad. Like, even my homegirl, she doesn't even wear makeup. She only does eyeshadow and eyelashes. And her shit was flawless. Like, she was getting compliments out the ass. Like, oh my gosh, your eyeshadow is so bomb, it's so bomb. And I was like, I felt like, damn, like, I love makeup, but I don't know how to really do it like that. So, but it's nothing but practice. But anyways, yeah, it was a lot of people giving me face. It was a lot of people dressed like fucking James Charles. And I was just like, okay, like, I understand y'all love him, but I cannot be running up to y'all like, oh my gosh, James Charles, oh, you're not even him. Oh, okay. Like, that's how it was. And then we went to the stage part. I ended up seeing Kelly Rowland. She looked very nice. I seen Tina Knowles Lawson, which is Beyonce mama, you feel me? Like, that was the closest I'm gonna ever get to see Beyonce. So if her mama was cool, if I saw Beyonce mama, that mean I saw Beyonce, period. So then we saw what's her name, Aaliyah Janelle and the Queen and Leto's girls. They did they shit. They did they shit with the dancing. And then I saw Charlemagne the God, and I seen Drea on the screen, but I didn't record her. And I did see Britman, and I seen Janae. He was very, like, I guess himself. Like, I'm not really a fan of him to know what he really does, but like my coworkers were telling me like, oh yeah, like he's cool, like he's funny, like he's that bitch. I was like, okay. So I seen him. I'm like, okay, like he's cool. Like he was giving me face to Janae. She was beautiful. She's very small and petite. Like she's so amazing, and she was doing like his eyeliner and like everything like that. I got a little clip of that as well. Of the whole thing. So yeah, that was my little experience. The lines were long. The stuff, oops, sorry guys. The stuff that they were giving, I was just like, okay, like, all right. And then they were having people buy stuff. Oh, and then, okay, I met the little girl that looks like Rihanna. Oh my gosh, she is so adorable. I should have got her name. I ended up taking a picture with her like I was a fan or something. But yes, I seen the little girl that looks like Rihanna that went viral. She was there too. So it was very nice to see her. She looks so pretty. Her mom was very nice, and she let me take a picture with her daughter. So that was nice of her as well. But yeah, BeautyCon was cool. Next time I'm gonna wear some more comfortable shoes. I had on Vans, but I'm not gonna wear those shoes again because I need something that's gonna have cushion if I'm going to be standing from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And yeah, my legs never hurted so bad. So like if you're not a person that stands up, see, at my job I don't stand up, you feel me? So I'm sitting down all day. So me standing up for 8 hours straight, I was like, wow, like I don't understand how people just stand up, because I couldn't do it. Like I did it before, that was nothing, but like just that one day was just tiring because I was up since 7 that morning getting ready and waiting on people and stuff like that. And yeah, it was just crazy, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I did not go to Sundays. I should have went to Sundays, but I'm gonna get my money back for Sunday because yeah, that was out. They charged me for Sunday ticket when I bought Saturdays. So yeah, that was it. Was it worth going? I think, I guess, you feel me, just for the experience and everything. If you are, you know, if you just want to know some stuff about BeautyCon, you should just go to see the atmosphere and for the experience. Oh yeah, and then they had people there taking pictures and stuff, and then people interviewing people that went to BeautyCon for the first time. They interviewed me and my sister. Like she was the main one talking. I was like, yep, yep, YouTube this, YouTube that, yep. Like it was just like that. But yeah, like it was worth going. Like it was fun. I enjoyed myself. It was a lot of stores that I wanted to go to, but the lines were just extremely long. Like, oh my gosh, the lines were so long, and I was not about to sit there and be in that line for some stuff that I can probably buy the next day. But yeah, that was my experience with BeautyCon. Some people had way more stuff than me because they bought the VIP package, and I'm like, I'm not about to buy $200 worth of stuff. Basically, you bought with the VIP package. Sorry, with the VIP package, you bought all of that stuff already, basically. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. Nope. Maybe next year when I got a little bit more money and I'm balling or whatever. But I was on a budget, you feel me? So, and I went and I did my thing, and I got stuff that was handed to me, and I liked it. So, yeah. So, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It's your girl Ari, and yeah, I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.